So the thing is, most people when they make their music, like you watch tutorials, maybe you watch a tutorial of mine and you work on something, the first thing that most people do is want to look for feedback from other producers. And I'm not going to say that I am against asking for feedback from other producers. I totally understand that formula. And, obviously, when you're working on music and you're starting making music, you're probably not sure of what you're doing. So you need some guidance on, if you going the right route and so forth, and that kind of thing. And I do understand that, but I feel like nowadays it's become an obsession where someone makes like just 4 bars and they're already on social media asking for feedback. And we have a Facebook group that I am always telling producers that, look, if you're going to ask for feedback in this group, don't ask for feedback on something that you haven't really worked on, something that's not complete, and be specific with the feedback, that you're asking for. So if you need help on your drums, if you need help on your bass, or you need help on a certain element that you're struggling with, say exactly what it is so we know exactly how to help you. I am not against feedback at all. However, the problem with feedback is that it becomes an obsession that makes you rely on other people's opinions, because that's what feedback is. Feedback is basically someone else's opinion towards your art. So we're all artists, all producers, everyone that sings, everyone that raps, or whatever you do that is in the music production realm or paradigm, if I can call it. We're all artists. So we are the same as someone that's a sculptor, someone that's a painter, So the thing is, how I think, or what I think makes a song really dope is not necessarily what you might think makes a song really dope. So at the end of the day, we might not agree on certain things, but if you always rely on my judgment or, my opinion towards your music, I don't think that's going to be really fair to you. So one thing I'm always trying to tell people is that they always come to me and be like, yo, X, I made this dope track. I would like for you to judge it and give me some feedback on the track. Can I send you the track? Do you know what I always say to these people? I always tell them that take that energy and put it into you releasing the music. I've shared here on the channel a link to a discount for DistroKid that's down below. That's a 7% discount. And this is one of the reasons why I love DistroKid. I love DistroKid because they made it cheap for you to put out your music out there. You just have a once-off payment that you can pay that is cheap. It's like what? Like almost 200 Rand or more or less. And you can release music the whole year. So you can save up just the 200 Rand and open up a subscription with DistroKid, and then you can release a ton of music for the whole year and you're good. There is hyperlinks that you can get from DistroKid, and I've shared videos here on the channel, and unfortunately they don't do well, and that also worries me because I think that, do you guys know about this information? Or maybe you just don't care about releasing music, because most people get this thing confused. They think that releasing music is just putting them on sites like Datafile Host or on SoundCloud. That is not really properly releasing music. That is just file sharing. You're basically just sharing the file of your song. It's not a release. Is your music on iTunes? Is your music available to stream on Spotify and Apple Music and so forth? You can use any online distribution company that you want to use. But one thing I'm always trying to push producers to do is, before you ask for feedback, use that same energy and take it and throw it into your release. Be excited when you get to release your music, and be excited for the feedback you're going to get from your audience, from the fans, instead of producers. As producers, we're perfectionists. We thrive for a perfect beat or a perfect song. So no track or beat or whatever is going to be perfect to us. So even if you give your track to me and I listen to it, you know it's not perfect, and I know it's not perfect. And I don't want to be the one that has to always hold myself and lie to people and tell them that, it's good or it's cool when it really isn't. We're all still working on building ourselves as musicians. So stop asking for feedback and start releasing music. Start releasing music, start dropping that music, and then listen to what people that are not music producers are saying about that music. And another thing that I want you guys to do is, if you really are not sure about your music, here's something simple that you can do. Take a song from any favorite DJ or any favorite artist or whoever makes music that sounds like the same music that you make, and put your track alongside theirs and listen to them both. See the differences between your music and that certain producer's music. I promise you, you will find that maybe your bass is not hitting as hard as their bass is, which means you have to go look for bass tutorials. If your drums are not hitting as hard as they are, you need to look for drum tutorials. If your vocals are not really as tight and as clean as they're supposed to be, you need to work on your vocals. It's that simple. You don't need someone else's opinion to tell you that, because at the end of the day, I don't want to be that guy that's gonna break someone's heart that has worked like for weeks or for months on a track, and then I have to tell them that this is wrong, 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 and kill their spirit or their momentum just because they ask for my feedback. I don't want that. You know what I mean? I even stopped doing live feedbacks here on the channel because I also got people that were just fishing for plays for their tracks while asking for feedbacks, sending me links for songs that they've already released, but still asking for feedback. That's another thing. So don't get caught up in the whole thing of feedback, but take that energy and put it into releasing your music. Drop your tracks. I have DistroKid tutorials here on the channel. Watch it. I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but that's the music business. That's what music is. It's not all fun and drums and samples and dope drums and dope shakers and, you know, dope melodies. There's also the business side and, you know, the side of having to release the music and register it, even register with Samro and so forth. So I urge you guys to do this because it's really something that, you know, is overlooked by a lot of beginner producers because they just rely on, yo, I'm just gonna, you know, ask for feedback, you know, prematurely, you know, on 4 bars, should I finish this and so forth. Yes, finish it. Why did you even start it? Why are you a producer? Don't ask my opinion. My opinion is my opinion. That's why my music is different from yours. So we need your opinion because your opinion is, you know, what you are going to make, what makes your music unique to you. My opinion is what makes my music unique to me. So if you want me to impose my opinion on your music, it's going to change your music and make it sound like mine, of which that's not going to make you happy because it's your music. So I hope that really makes sense to you guys. So I urge you guys, drop music. I need to see links from you guys sharing your music. I need to see links on your YouTube channels. I need to see you guys dropping hyperfollow links to where your music is online on streaming platforms. Do that right now. Make sure you drop that music and listen to what the fans are saying. I know people are not DJing right now. We're not getting events, so you cannot really see on the dance floor how people are vibing or they're jamming to your music. But right now you can check online, you know. You have people around you. If you have certain people that are around you, like maybe family members that are around you that, you know, maybe like deep house or like Afro tech or whatever, just maybe, you know, share a song that you've already produced with them and see how they like it. See if they are going to dance to it. See if they're going to nod their head. That's the feedback that you need. But stop looking for too much feedback from music producers. The only people that look for feedback that I know is people that have a lot at stake with their music. That's people that are under labels. That's people that have money that's been put into the production of those songs that need feedback because they know they have a lot on the line and they cannot afford to fail. But if you're just making music and you're starting out, you don't have much on the line. So you don't have to worry about getting feedback from other producers and whatnot and whatnot. You don't really have to worry about that. So drop your music. Drop that music. Release it now. Drop that music. Don't worry. Don't have cold feet. Don't be scared to drop that music. Drop that music. If that's the message that I just wanted to let you guys know in this video, that you have so many online distribution companies that you can use to release your music. Use them. Drop that music and stop looking for feedback. And I want to know what you guys think down below. So make sure you drop me a comment down below, like, and also subscribe to the channel. I also have my music on all digital platforms. Just go on any digital platform, on Spotify, on Apple Music. Just search XDizzle. You will find my music. Even here on the channel, I have my music here. You can also check it out and listen to it. That's it for me from this video. I'll check you guys out in my next video. I'm X and I'm out. Peace.